This is a FEG made in Hungary. It's the model P9R 9mm. How many times do you see these particular pistols in mint condition? It is unloaded. As I do with all my videos, I completely check before I even think about making a video at least 3 or 4 times to make sure it's unloaded. So I'm doing with this with one hand on the camera. Just want to show you how pretty the bluing is still on this. I mean, look at this. This is incredible, isn't it? And look at the wood grips. Not a wear to them. I probably estimate no more than 200 rounds in this. See if I could get that. There we go. Here the blackbird. See, that's really nice. So there you go. Take out the magazine. See, the magazine doesn't even have any scratches on it, you know. It's so clean, and like I said, this is minty. Usually when you buy these, they're surplus and they're just very worn, been shot many times. So this one's an exception to the rule, right? Exception to the rule. There always are some of them out there. Fairly inexpensive firearms. What do you call it? The FEGs. You know, you used to be able to pick them up for $150 to $250, depending on the finish and the how much wear is into them. Today they estimate to be around anywhere from $250 to $400, I would say. You know, you have to like these. They're not a Browning, like they're sort of a Browning and mixed between a Browning and a Smith & Wesson 59. You could see the Smith right here, and then the Browning design halfway, you know. So, and not this trigger butt here, but trigger guard. So anyhow, they're still reliable. It is a tool. It's not a Browning or anything like that, but it's, you know, it's not perfection. But they always work. When you need this thing and you want to use it, or you either want to go practice with it, use it for the military or any type of law enforcement, these things will always work. They're 110% dependable. Guaranteed. Unless you're using some cheap ammo, or, I mean, I've even seen these things with cheap ammo. They run it right through. But, you know, if you have a couple little bullets, for say, that are duds, that's the only time it won't work. But other than that, they pretty much shoot anything. But like I said, this is a pretty much safe queen, and it's been like that for a long time. So there's a nice one for you. I mean, something like this one, I don't know. It has to do with a collector. A lot of people just buy them for the dependability, not for, say, the collecting value, because there's really no collecting value on them. But being that this is in great condition, I would say between 4 and 5, and I'm pretty steep on it, but you know, how many FEGs can you get in this condition? You know, and that's a rarity. So you could spend $250, $300 for one that has just looked like it went through World War III. Or do you want to spend 4 or 5 that looks like you just bought it at the store? So there again, it's on whoever wants it and who has the money. But I wouldn't sell this thing for less than that. Hell no. I would hand it down to somebody, one of my kids, because it's just too clean and too immaculate, you know. So there you go, a FEG model P9R, probably made 80s, maybe even early 90s. I'm not quite sure. I forgot when this was purchased or originally, and I can't remember when they really particular made the P9Rs, and then they stopped bringing them in because the FEGs went out of business. Something to do with the United States and everything, but I just can't quite remember the year. But it's up there. I mean, it's not like it was just born yesterday. There you go.